So today we're going to do chocolate chip banana bread dessert, or you know, so how sometimes you want to buy a muffin or bagel. This is something that you can make yourself. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, and that's just what we're gonna do. I try to keep sugar out of this household as far as processed sugar, and I prefer, like I always tell myself, if you really want some sugar, you get in there and you make it yourself. The only time that is free for all is usually on the weekend. So if you catch me out and about and I'm eating a bunch of sugar, it's usually on a Saturday or Sunday, because those are my free days. So the ingredients are really, really simple. Bananas. Usually when I make banana bread, I don't like beautiful bananas. I like them to look like this. This is when your banana bread is going to taste delicious. You're going to need 3 of these, maybe 4, depending on how big your bananas are. I'm probably going to use 4 because these ones are quite small in the back. So bananas definitely, chocolate chips, baking soda, flour, sugar, salt, a little bit of salt, and instead of oil, because I'm a girl that loves butter, I love to taste butter in my cookies, and I love to taste butter in like bread. If it's a sweet type of bread, not so much anything else, but I do like butter. I use butter instead of oil for my chocolate chip banana bread. You could just do banana bread. You don't even have to add the chocolate chips. You can add your walnuts on top and what have you, but this is going to be chocolate chip banana bread because this is what my kids love. So those are the ingredients. It's extremely simple. Now the catch is I have a 8, let me show it to you, hold on. If you're gonna do like me, this is what I use, okay? It has 8 loaves right here. When I cook mine with this only takes about 30 minutes to cook the bread, okay? This is 30 minutes. Now, if you use a bread loaf for 1, it's gonna take almost twice the time. It's gonna take between 70 and 80 minutes. It's a big difference. Okay, also in the ingredients, you're gonna need 2 eggs. Don't let people get 2 eggs, 2 eggs, 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you get ready to do everything together, you're gonna add all the wet ingredients together and all the dry ingredients together, and then you're gonna mix everything together. And when you mix, you're not gonna mix for a long time. It's not like cake and you gotta get mixed for 2 minutes or whatever the case may be. It's a quick mix, boom, throw it in there. It's gonna be delicious. Let's get started now.
Yeah, let's get started now. Mom,
Okay, so my kids want to help me. So what we're gonna do is, first we're gonna add, okay, stop a minute. Let's do it. 1.5 cups of flour. Do it. Come on, you said you wanted to help. 1.5 cups of flour. Pour it in there, all of it. All of it. Okay, so that's cup. Half. Okay. And then, yes, of course. Here, do the sugar. You're gonna do 1 cup of sugar. Good job, buddy. Okay. And then we're gonna do a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Can I do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt?
It's all in there together. And then I'll just mix this up a little bit. And those are all your dry ingredients. And that's it. Then we're gonna do wet ingredients. Wet ingredients are bananas. We're gonna do all bananas.
Bananas. Can I do the bananas?
You always have to do the bananas.
Can I do?
So you guys can actually see how quick this is gonna happen. I just take them apart just like this.
I know how to do that. I know.
I think I'm gonna do, I might do 3.5.
No.
And like I said, you guys, you want to make sure that your bananas are nice. They're still a little firm, but they're browning, and that's when you get that really good flavor from the bananas. If you do freshly ripe, extremely yellow bananas, it's not going to taste as good. Trust me, believe me. If you have old bananas, this is the best thing to do. Because yeah, you hear my daughter. She's the only one not helping. So that's 3 bananas. I'm going to do 3.5. Yeah, you want to mix it a little bit, baby?
Mom, no.
What do you mean no?
I want to do it.
Okay, you guys, I'm filming right now, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
got to
here.
do it.
So this is this. And when you squish them, when you squish it like this, it automatically gets real liquidy, I guess you could say. it gets real moist because it looks dry at first, but then it gets really moist. So Mommy's gonna do the rest, okay? So that's the bananas. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a stick of butter. So I'm adding a stick of butter to it, okay? I left the butter out pretty much all day, and so that it gets soft on its own. And I just mix that in. Mix that in. And you see how it's forming the liquid. And you definitely taste the butter in this. Baby, that's not gonna taste good. And then I'm gonna add my eggs. So here's one egg. Can you get that for her, please, Titus?
I do egg.
They got me distracted, dropping eggshells in here and everything. Okay, no. You guys, no more. No. Here's the second egg. And those are my wet ingredients. And that's it. You don't really need to mix that much. And then what I'm going to end up doing is adding my dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. And I slowly do it. Not right now, you guys, I'm filming. That's the only reason I'm not letting you do it, okay? So that's part of it. And we're going to mix that in. All homemade, you guys. This is like one of the simplest desserts, but it's delicious. Okay, that's in. I'm gonna add the rest. And the last thing that we're gonna add is our chocolate chips.
We're gonna put a chocolate chips too.
Okay.
And me.
Okay, baby. And see, the reason I add the dry ingredients to the wet is because usually, you know, if you add the wet to the dry, you got all that dry stuff sticking to your bowl. And so I just try to add it so that the wet has already, it just gathers everything up. And it's just like that. Okay, that's it. Now, usually when I do the chocolate chips, I add maybe 3/4 of a cup. It depends on you. So that's that. We're gonna add that to it. Okay, here, you add one. Go ahead and add it in. Okay, thank you. Okay, now let your brother do the other one. There you go. Thank you very much. See? No, baby. Okay, and that's that. Okay, you guys. Just love this soundtrack. See, this is real life right here. This is real life in the kitchen. And this is how it be with the kids. I can never film without them. Okay, so here's this. I'm gonna do 8 little loaves, and then I'll show you the finished product. But that's it. And that's it. So I'll show you guys the finished product. So the banana bread's going in the oven at 350. Temperature is 350 for about 30 to 32 minutes. Okay, here we go. And there we are. They are all finished. Hot, fresh out the oven. They actually did end up cooking for 36 minutes. It was 36 minutes that I let them cook. So, and that is 36 minutes, but it's still twice that if you do it in just the cake pan. All right.